Alright, so here I am, Ascending. Yes, I'm back. I'm here making a new video because of the chaos that happened today. So yeah, I'm back to making videos, I guess. This is just something I need to tell my audience. So first of all, I'm grateful for having 400 subscribers. That's, I think, the most in my school. Alright, now I gotta get to the topic of this video, my hobby. So yeah, the background gameplay is my hobby. So yeah, I've been working on it for around 2 months. So yeah, apparently it's difficult according to the people in my class because of the neon glow, but I don't see any problems with that. Maybe I'm just blind or something. But then again, if I was blind then I couldn't see any. I gotta just get on with this. So yeah, that's my hobby. The Ascending Obby just launched today on my alt account, my dev account. It's at Ascending Alt HS. If you want to access the hobby, you have to friend it. So yeah. So when it launched today, technically, yeah, it was decently popular for a class. Around 15 people played it, 15 concurrent users, 15 CCU. So yeah, one person also donated 10 robux for admin or /mod. It was a mistake, I'll admit. I'll get into that later. Alright, so as you can see, I am the owner. I have commands. So yeah. So I have a permission to give people admin based on these commands, and I did that when he donated robux to me, but that was a total mistake. And I'll explain why later. Alright, so first off, this is the entire hobby. It goes up to challenging. Right here, as you can see, when you finish it, it says you have finished the hobby. So yeah, this is the end. That's the entire hobby, from easy to hard. That red part is challenging, which is the name of the level. This is the spawn area. So yeah, this is my hobby. This nuke I'll explain more later, but thing is that functional? I won't reveal until later. So yeah, that 100,000, no one would know, cause that's 100,000 robux, which I doubt any of you have. So yeah, alright, so right here, yeah, this is the entire hobby. So yeah, people were struggling on this, by the way. Only 3 confirmed people have beat the hobby. So yeah, so if you want to beat it, just friend the dev account, which will be linked in the description, and I will not give you admin unless you give me 10,000 robux, which I doubt any of you have. Very few of you will have that much. Alright, so here's the leaderboard. Obviously, I'm at the top with 1 hour and 41 minutes in my own game. Obviously, there's all these other people who played the game too. At least 15 people played it. So yeah, somewhere around there. The most people have played is 34 minutes. So yeah, I'm obviously number 1 in my own game. I spent the most time obviously too. Oh, it just ticked up. So yeah, I'm blurring the names here because no free promo. So yeah, okay. So I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to explain what happened today. So today, I was trying to get my hobby to go public, but I could only set it to friends only due to Roblox's restrictions. I was trying to get it public, but there was all this unnecessary stuff I had to do, and I was yeah, I'm giving up. So I ended up making that friends only, which people still agreed to. They friended me on my dev account, which is this one. And long story short, it was a disaster. after green, something like that. I don't know how to describe it. So like when like we had to get to like the ID step, like this guy like that sits next to me, he somehow had this thing that I'll be showing on screen right now. Some sort of like fake ID thing. I don't know, I'm not promoting it. I'll just show one part of the name. I'm not promoting it. I'm not telling you to go to this website, but he basically was trying to set this up to me legally, so like I could get like the ID verification stuff. But like when he was chatting to the AI, like it kept blocking him, even if it was Roblox. So that was unfortunate, but I mean it was fortunate in no sense. So yeah. Then like he just like agreed that it was the best to like make it friends only, since like it was gonna be too hard. Or so yeah, this is like the difficulties here. I'm planning to make it add more and add secret areas too with like my secret areas pass. Plan to add a secret area below spawn. Not sure what update that'll be, but yeah. Plan to add like another level next update, so yeah. But then like after like we released Obby, like tons of people started playing it, like teachers showed like my alt account on the main screen, so yeah. Okay, watch this. I literally just got into like the new platform, so yeah, I'm gonna show everything here. I'm not reading all that. No free promo. We're not promoting this game. Actually, we will promote it if Asm will give me 10 million Robux. I haven't even gotten to the best part. It's about to be like 1 minute from the end of the video. Alright, so I'm gonna drop all the stuff here. So like after like I launched Obby, I made a mistake. I gave someone admin because they donated Robux, which it'll show in the game. So then like another person, just one more person came up to like my computer and like just gave himself admin, which I allowed, which that was a huge mistake on my end. So like then those two started abusing admin by flinging people and such. They started like doing all this kind of stuff. Tried to unmod them, but I don't think it worked, so I'm going to check later today, but I think they're unmodded. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make this video longer, so like yeah. It was a literal admin abuse on launch day. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure to prevent that in the future, so yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just go with like this black screen from now on, because I'm not gonna add any more gameplay footage, so yeah. So if you check my Ascending Obby chess account, you'll see that like on the game there's like a bunch of passes with like no purpose. I'm gonna repurpose them next update, which, well, I'll tell you, the next update's either releasing on like someday in like around the end of April or beginning of May, or like on May 30th, I believe it is. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm planning to add at least one more update to this game before like this year ends, so yeah. So about the admin abuse, they quite literally just started abusing their admin perms. Like I think it's taken away now since like it's the end of like that session, so yeah. I don't really know how to describe this admin abuse. It was like chaotic, but also like kind of chill at the same time. Some people were able to complete Obby, but like some were raging because like they couldn't complete it because of like these people that have been abusing. So yeah, sometimes I shouted so like people would understand it wasn't me doing all this stuff. I did global alerts too, so like they understood like it wasn't me, and I think they understood. So yeah, that worked. Tons of people played the Obby though. I didn't expect this much to play. I expected like maybe 5 or 10, but I didn't expect like the whole class to be playing. Like people I didn't even know were coming up to me to try and play the game. Like that's how you know it's popular. Like then, like here comes the chaotic part. I tried to take away his admin because he was abusing it, but then I couldn't remove the admin. So like I had to wait until like the period ended, so like then I checked like a couple minutes ago, and I don't think he has admin anymore, but I'm not gonna take that chance. So yeah, it was very chaotic in computers today, and I don't think I described it very well. I don't think I can really describe it very well either, so yeah. Along with all the things that happened today, yeah, that was crazy, but it was a good launch day for sure. I'm definitely gonna add more updates to the game as time goes on. So yeah, hopefully we can do a retry of like the launch, and like hopefully it'll be less chaotic with like no admin abuses and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm planning to add a ton of features to the game to like make it different from other Obby games. So yeah, this is gonna be the first game on like the Ascending Games thing, which I hope becomes popular, but it probably won't. So yeah, we made 7 robux today. Yay! I mean, that's still a lot for a launch day. I don't even believe how we spent 10 robux on a game made by me, an insignificant nobody that like he isn't even friends with me technically, but we still kind of know each other. Like, it's amazing how I spent 10 robux on like a random green raid by a random player, which, hang on, I'm not even sure if that's crazy anymore, but for the purpose of this video it is. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is the end of the video now, so like I'm gonna go to like, yeah, so friend my alt account, so like you can play the obby if you want, and yeah, see ya.